Hello, my lovely peeps. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle, and in this video, we're talking about Shera season 5 and how I don't like it. I don't like how they handle the show with season 5, the last season of the show. Like, we're almost at the due date of season 5, May 15th. We still didn't get the trailer. How, Noelle, even how? We're now at April 27th, still no trailer. Just give us the damn trailer, okay? You can see in this video, I'm doing speed paint and remaking season 5 poster because I don't like it. If you look at the first poster, it's of a glowing sword. That's kind of lazy. And at the second poster is just Adora just looking out in the distance with a broken sword while Horde is watching her. That kind of is still decent, but she still has her old uniform on, and it looks just lazy to me. Instead of editing like stock images of the characters, just draw them like in different poses or in different style can also be, but still that they are in the same art style. In the last poster, you can see Glimmer and Catra having a different outfit. That was good, but they added a new character, Double Trouble, and they got more like views. There were more focus on them instead of season 4. If you look at Glimmer's poster, she looks kind of cool though, with the new outfit, new pose, like showing off her like her powers. But if you look around, the other characters are just in normal clothes, their normal clothes and normal poses, and I still hate that. If you look at Shera, she's in a completely different art style. She doesn't even belong there. Like, bruh, how? If you look at Catra poster, she looks kind of cool too. I think her feet look weird, but she looks cool. But still, my pet peeve is her pants don't match her top part, but that's just my pet peeve. If you look at Lonnie, she looks just Photoshop there. And with the other people, their poses are boring, and with Double Trouble, I don't like them actually, but I like their powers. Shapeshifting is are their powers, and it actually works in the show. I like the part when they show off Catra what she did to the other in the own fault. It's actually pretty good, but for the rest, I don't like their attitude towards everything. Of like, oh, I'm an actor and stuff. No, just stop with that attitude. Just make them more serious and that they are part of the story, because I don't feel like they're part of the story. And yeah, they're just annoying. Don't get the hype about them. Like, yeah, they're non-binary and stuff and representation, but I don't care about that representation. I don't care if the character is gay, trans, lesbian, straight. If they're good, they're good. I'm just there for the character, for the cartoons. I don't care about that stuff. I'm just there for the character, and that's the important stuff. The character, not the stuff around them. For me, I don't mind the representation of black people in cartoons, but I don't care about how they look like. I care about what they are. If they're good written, then it's okay. If I don't care about their gender, race, or sexuality, it's all good. If I can relate to them, it's all good. It's all good. Now with the sneak peeks, you can see Adora running after a robot, and she kicks him to the ground and destroys it with a pole. And you can see Hot Prime looking at the screen, saying, "Oh, is she gonna thwart my plans and stuff?" I don't mind Hot Prime, but I do mind how strong is Adora actually. Like, her power level is unknown. Is she stronger without her Shera form? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me for sure. Please, Noelle Stevenson, just be consistent with Adora's power level, please. It's just frustrating to me. At the sneak peek pictures, you can see Adora with the group standing looking at something, but they look pretty awful with perspective. Bo looks smaller than Adora, and Mermista looks bigger in the back. It doesn't look good. I don't know what they're looking at, but yeah. And with Adora smiling, holding a pole, her face looks pretty awful. Like, yeah. And her poofy thing, it doesn't work with her. It doesn't make sense to me where it ends, where it begins. I don't mind pompadour hairstyles. I have characters like my characters Robin and Pedro. You can see where it ends and where it begins. Where it ends, where it begins. And it doesn't look that bad on them, but how does it look bad at her? In fan art, you can see people drawing her hair better than the creators selves, and it's just frustrating to me that her hair bothers me so much. It's not that hard to research hairstyles that will work in animation. Like, it doesn't look good in any angles. In the next picture, like Adora and Bo and Frossa and Perfuma and Scorpia, they're looking at somewhere, but I don't know where Scorpia and Frosta are looking at, but the other three are looking at something. And you can see the same, I think it's the same robot, but it can be a different one because in the other picture there was grass, so I think this is a different robot. I think I like the designs of the robots of Horde Prime, but why does she has a staff? Like, why get rid of the swords? Like, you get rid of Shera in the Shera movie. Like, sorry, how? Isn't there a rune? There is a runestone in the sword. They can use the runestone in the sword and make a new sword. They have not Perfuma, and Trapta. She can make a new sword out of it. She is really good with first. Okay, not really good, but she knows how first one attacks work. If you have someone who knows how first one attacks work, you can make a new sword out of it. Like what Trapta said, like, there's a runestone in it. Light Hope said it too, like, she's connected to the earth. You can make a new sword with it instead of getting rid of the sword itself. It's really frustrating to me, like how they said that Shera's important is. You can still use your runestone to make a sword. You can still use it. or make something else with it, like a shield, or it's, uh, it's just frustrating to me. Let's hope they're gonna do something with the remains of the sword and make an armor of it, but nope, they're not gonna probably do that because it's good writing, and they're like, nah, let's just end it in a different setting, and let's commit suicide for the queen who was totally a bitch and Ketra who was totally a bitch. In my speed paint, you can see I gave her a new sword, even though it looks like her old sword. But yeah, I'm a bit lazy, and I gave her a new armor. I made her hair. I put her hair in a braid because I don't want her hair to be loose. Because it will get stuck easily if it's loose. And she's gonna be in battle with Horde Prime. And I know there are some female warriors with loose hair, but my pet peeve is put it in a braid, okay? You can also see that Catra and Glimmer are wearing Horde Prime uniforms because they're imprisoned by Horde Prime, and Catra lied to Horde Prime. Basically, she said, "Oh, if you don't kill her, we can use the planet as a weapon again." She doesn't even know how it works. She lied, but that's Ketra. Lying is the best. The reason why they're in the Horde Prime uniform is to show they belong to him now, and that he will rule all over all Eternia. And I like that idea. I also scrapped the tree-eye thingy because I don't like it. It just looks silly to me. Just give him just two normal eyes, so he looks asymmetrical and evil as fuck. That's just my pet peeve. I just like asymmetrical villains, but I also like not asymmetrical villains like Deville, because I like how her hair, but one side is white, other side is black, and her face is so creepy as hell. But that's why I love her, because she's evil as hell. If I was them, I wouldn't even show the trailer anymore because there isn't even a use of it. Because we're almost at the due day, and on March 17, Noelle Stevenson got a question of a fan that asked her, why did you do an interview, like a silly interview, instead of showing season 5 trailer? And she said, oh yeah, I just want to do an interview, don't care about season 5. Yeah, deal with it. And don't say that to your fans, because they want to see season 5 because it's the last season of the show and it's important to them. Like, there are some, like, the fans of this show, they really like this show. They like this show. They make fan art, they make own alternate universe stories. They make a lot of music edits. If someone said to them this show is garbage, they will attack the person so much. That's why if I was her, I would just show the trailer. Like, show that you care about the show. Don't be like, oh yeah, I picked this show that was in the 80s. Don't be like, oh yeah, I picked a show from the 80s, I revamped it, it's now a show with a lot of gayness, a lot of representation for non-binary people, trans people, lesbians, whatever. Don't do that. Be like, oh yeah, I picked this show because I loved it and I want to revamp it to make it more this age. make it more appropriate for this day and age. And for the story, I hope they won't do the classic, oh yeah, the power of friendship trope. Show more stakes in it. Don't bring Glimmer's mom back, please. Don't bring her back, because I want her to say dad, and I know she's not dad, but still, I just want them to put more stakes in the story, because if if one of them die, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, Adora, the power was always in you. You can always use Shera even without a sword, because that doesn't even make sense, because the rune stone is powered her magic, not herself. Yeah. And most of the season were pretty short. Like almost a lot of Netflix shows, their seasons are composed of 12 episodes. I don't call that a season, I call it half a season. Most seasons are 24 episodes, or older seasons are like longer than that. But the original Shira, I think it's 52 episodes, and or more, I don't know actually, but at least put out a good decent of episodes before you're gonna publish it, instead of, oh yeah, this season has 7 episodes and this season has 13 episodes and this season has 12 episodes. Don't do that. And the things I like are the backgrounds and the music. Those are really good. The backgrounds are my favorites. They look like they're from a good book, good fantasy book. But if you see the characters in front of them, they're ugly as hell. Sorry, but change their designs before you're gonna start season 5. But yeah, we know they're not gonna do that, because I saw them in the sneak peeks. They still have their old clothes, and Adora still wears her horde uniform. Her freaking horde uniform. Bro, give her new clothes. She's part of your gang. Give her at least a purple jacket or something. Like, bruh, they live at the castle. Like, Glimmer has a castle and a closet full of clothes. You can give her some clothes. Well, that was all the time I had, and yeah, I hope you guys like my ranting, because I don't rant that lot. Like, I do rant a lot, but only to friends. And if you want me to do more rants, yeah, the next video is gonna be about Steven Universe and Steven Universe the future. What my opinion about that is. And if you have some like video ideas you want me to do, just comment them down below. I'll read them, and I'll also shout you out in the video if I use your ID. But I hope I see you guys soon. Well, bye!